board members, members of the district, and teachers and staff and administrators, to parents, family, and friends, but maybe most of all to the senior class. Tonight is my pleasure. Folks, you are here tonight to watch your sons and daughters and grandkids graduate. Tonight, I get to introduce one of mine. She is born and raised in northern Nevada. She's a cowgirl at heart. She was the Reno Rodeo Queen, Nevada State Rodeo Queen, represented our great nation across every state in this country. She went to UNLV, graduated, went to the UNLV Boyd Law School law. She'll correct me later. She's a fantastic mother. She came back to the north. Her and her husband Jesse built a home here in our hometown of Fernley. She became an assistant district attorney for Lyon County and represented Fernley during those years, and then became the city attorney for our city of Fernley. She's a fantastic young lady, and I'm proud to know her and have her be part of my life. Brandy Jensen.
I'm just grateful he didn't talk about all the things I did wrong. Good evening, class of 2016. As you know, I am Brandy Jensen. And although I will tell you who I am, the question really is, who are you? I am just a girl who grew up in rural Nevada. I am a mother, I am a wife, a cowgirl, and an attorney. And in that order. I bleed orange and black. I bleed scarlet and silver. I am old enough to know the sheer joy of McDonald's being built here. I am young enough to speak in emojis and acronyms. I'm old enough to reassess whether turning 40 next week is old. I am young enough still to dream. And I am old enough to know there's a lot I don't know. I do know every buffet in Las Vegas that keeps a broke college student alive. I do know how to wave like a rodeo queen. And obviously I know Mr. McCullough. I know how excited you are for this ceremony to be over and done. But I also know how anxious you are about your future and excited. So, like I said, who are you? You are many different souls. You are many different grades, but good enough grades to be here today. To you straight A students, you're going places. I know it, I've seen it. Go get it. To those of you that are 3.14 GPA, you're looking at it. I may be a 3.14, but I still got a slice of the pie. Ha ha. Maybe someday you'll be standing here giving the graduation speech. Maybe you're not the smartest in your class. You don't have to be the smartest in your class to go places. I can guarantee you there were people that were smarter than me in high school, college, and law school. Some of them let you know about it. Maybe someday you'll be the city attorney, the prosecutor of the crimes within the city. Maybe you'll be the one who prays that your friends don't drink and drive. Why? Because you love them. And it's super awkward to be in court and ask for them to be put in jail. Maybe you'll be the one to stand here and be like me and ask something of you tonight. If you're going to do something fun, do it right. 25% of the people I see in court every day made a one-time mistake. 2 minutes of a bad decision. Take a moment to take their keys. Take a moment to make a plan. A 4-letter word, plan. And I hope it's a 4-letter word you use over and over again. Make a plan to stay somewhere tonight that's safe. Make a plan for a designated driver. A driver. What will they drive? What do you drive? What do you want to drive? What is your dream car? No, I mean like dream car. Do you got that picture in your head? The one that you want the most? If you're on a freeway, thousands of cars go by. Which one will you notice? Your dream car. Why? Because you have pre-programmed your brain to want it, to look for it, and to find it. That is all I want you to do for your future. Put that thought out in the universe. Not just the car, your future. Do you see that future you really want in your head? Well, put that out in the universe. Write it down. On a napkin, on your phone, in an essay. It doesn't matter. Just write it down. And you have to write it down. Do you know why? Because you are pre-programming your brain to look for it, to want it, and to find it. And the universe will start bringing pieces of it to you. It, probably right now, tonight, it feels like a big elephant that you really don't want to think about. Not today, at least. But this is your elephant. This is your circus. My mom used to say, you can only eat an elephant one piece at a time. So break it down. You got this. Use that 4-letter word. Not all of them, but the one clam is the one I'd like to use again and again. I got every job I ever applied for. And the reason I tell you that is because I asked them, why me? There was always smarter people. Why me? And they said it was because of my interviews. Do you know how I prepared for my interviews? I just wrote down a 10-year plan. And in every single interview I had, I got asked about that 10-year plan. And it's because I put it out there in the universe. Certainly wasn't fancy, and to be totally honest with all of you sitting here, kind of made it up. So you don't have to be having it perfect, you just have to write it down. I didn't know how to make it happen exactly, but I just thought about it, jotted it down, gave it a shot. And there was hard work, I mean, don't get me wrong, there were sacrifices. I took my mom's advice that sometimes when your friends go out, you stay in. I took my dad's advice that sometimes you don't. JF knows my dad. Find that balance. You know it in your gut, what you should be doing. You worked hard for it, and I showed the universe I was willing to work hard for it. The universe brought it to me in pieces until it all came together. Not exactly like I wrote down in the interview, but I'm so happy. But there is a rule, and you have to pay it back. I had to pay the universe back. I had to pick a job where I felt like I made a difference. My stepdad Rex always told me, you have to pick a job that pays it back, that makes the world better. Do you know why he was right? Because sometimes having a job really sucks. Sometimes getting up every morning when you just want to go back to sleep can suck. Bills all the time suck. So, go out there, take what you love, find a job, and use what makes you you to make a difference. Don't lose you. You know who you are. You're awesome and amazing, right? Right? What makes you different is what will make a difference in what you do. Don't give up. Don't give up on who you are. Don't give up because you stumble. And I guarantee you I have stumbled. Front page of the paper stumbled. People will laugh at you. But you know what? You grow up when you have a good laugh at yourself. Keep laughing and find your joy. Having a job is not enough. You have to find what outside of your work makes you happy. Find balance. That's probably the biggest thing I use every day. How do you balance work, kids, horses? Find balance. There's something about the outside of a horse that is good for the inside of my soul. So find your soul. Find your stress relief. Be like my brother. Go travel. See the world. Go climb a mountain. Go for a run. Paint a picture. And picture yourself doing something at work. But make sure work is not the only picture. Don't ever lose you. And keep believing in you and your faith. Have faith and love. And don't forget that the people around you who love you. Your parents, they might even be right sometimes. And you might even end up quoting them in a speech. So remember to speak up for what is right, like my parents taught me. Don't forget your moral compass. Don't forget what you want. Do any of you sitting there even know what you want, or are you just, gosh, please let this be over? You know what you want, right? You see it. You know you want it. So send it out to the universe. Let that come back to you. Make a difference. Make the world a better place, and never forget that the world is a better place because you are in it. You, the class of 2016, the class that made the world what it is when you're standing here turning 40. in 2037 giving the commencement speech. Maybe it'll be you. Go make it happen.